Well, good day everyone, it's Grizz. I'm out on the 916. Yes, it's the new bike. Dodging puddles on the new bike. Thank you. I need to get some fuel because this thing is like empty. And thought I'd try and make the most of this dry moment. I am going to do everything in my power to keep this bike fastidiously clean. I'm going to turn into a right Mr. Anal about keeping it clean. But first of all, let's get some fuel. Such a buzz to be out on a 916. Epic. Epically epic. Just hope it's not going to rain anytime soon. It's like literally borderline dry. But I thought it's as good as opportunity I've had all week. So go for it. I know what you're all thinking. Watch the side stand, Grizz. This one's quite good. It doesn't flip back up. Anyway, let's get some fuel. 95 octane. I feel like I should be putting in something like retro, like 4-star, you know? Oh dear. So here is the maiden voyage, and that was nearly filled up, and I've got 13 litres in it. So this is a small tank, £17. It feels like a really cheap bike to own now. I know it's not. I know it's gonna cost me probably in the long run, this bike to own from a maintenance standpoint, but she's worth every penny, I think. Anyway, let's get riding. Stop sounding like a nutter on the forecourt. Let's be having you. Let's have it. Let's have it large. So 916. Yeah, it's a Ducati 916. Fuel light is still on. That's not a good sign, is it? So there's the first fault. Maybe it wasn't empty, eh? So Grizz needs to sort that out. There are going to be things that go wrong with this bike. Yeah, I know. It's a Ducati, and yeah, you're going to have to keep on top of it, mate, and it's going to cost you a bomb. Well, Grizz doesn't care. Grizz absolutely loves this bike. It's an absolute beauty, and it is going to be, well, it is the absolute icing on the cake for me now, this bike. It's, you know, the BMW, I loved it. I'm sad to see it go, but I love this bike. And look at the roads, they're a bit wet up here, a bit damp. Didn't really want to be going on damp roads. Oh, I'm going to take it out of the gorge, take some photos, and then come back down again, I think. Yeah, but, I mean, you know, it's actually qualified for classic insurance. It was cheap on insurance. It was like £100 odd, fully comp. Now that, you can't beat, can you? You can't argue with that. Admittedly, Grizz is getting on a bit, and he's got loads of no claims, but it costs, in kind of relation to the BMW, it costs about a third of the price to insure. The relative value is roughly about the same as the BMW, so I don't know how that actually works from an insurance standpoint, but yeah, this bike is actually going up in value. Streams of water. This bike is going up in value as where the BMW was just going down, you know. So I think it's a sound investment. Put all that aside, this is a heart purchase. Definitely done what is going on here. Okay, very good. Yeah, this is definitely done on a purchase done on my heartstrings. No, it's not as good a ride anywhere near it as the BMW, but it ain't bad. For an old girl, it's not bad at all. And I've been quite lucky to find this particular bike. Oh, listen to her. Grizz is going to shut up a minute. I'll tell you more about the bike in a mo. let's just listen to the bike for a bit. I've got my external mic on as well, so I might flip over to that. I vowed not to ride it in these conditions, but the temptation is too much. Right, I mean, this bike, you need to have a closer look at it. I tried to show you a bit in the video, the reveal video, but this bike has actually been completely restored. Minus, I would say personally, maybe the bodywork was restored at the same time, but the bodywork is a little bit left to desired at the moment, but is not really that bad, but is not absolutely A1. This bike is 23 years old, it's a 1996 model, so it's never going to be pristine, but someone has been to an awful lot of trouble to make this bike look good. And now I'm going to not want to ride on these roads. I'm going to turn around because this is just too dirty. This wasn't what I was kind of bargaining for today. I might have to chuck it out on the main roads. Let's go back, let's turn around and go back down on the main roads, because this isn't good for the bike. It's not good for me because it's absolutely spotless at the moment, and I want to try and keep it that way. Yeah, everything has been done on this bike. It's just like I say, like completely restored. Let's turn it around in the dodgy turning around area. Yeah, it's just this bike, every nut and bolt that's been off of it, everything's been apart. The engine's been repainted, the frame's been repainted. Oh, what a mess. Grizz, what are you doing coming up these roads? Right, come on. Yeah, everything's been repainted, the wheels, you name it, it's all been repainted, and it looks like new. Yeah, I know it's not original, and it's not an original 916 in red, but I actually like that. I like the fact that it's different. I like to try and be different. This isn't a conscious effort on Grizz trying to be a different, mind you, because I literally found it, saw it, saw the spec of it, and thought, I've got to have it, and I've got it. So yeah, not original, and probably would be worth a lot more money again if it was returned to its original red state. But I'm really loving the red ball. I'm sure my balls are going to be red by the end of this ride, but I can still ride it, guys. I can still enjoy it. These roads feel slippery. Grizz is very apprehensive today because he really doesn't want to mess up his pride and joy. I think the tyres might need a little bit more pressure, but these tyres have not been used. So basically what happened with this bike, I swapped it and some cash my way for my BMW, and I'm really happy with the deal. The guy who bought it off me was really happy too. We were both dead chuffed. He's loving the BMW, I'm loving the Ducati, so everyone's happy. Got a bit more money in my bank, in my hand, so that's cool as well. And yeah, it's going to be a fun old bike. Hey, wheelie on. Wheelie is on. I've really got to sort out my helmet, and I've got to stop shouting. My helmet is just squeezing my cheeks too tight. I've got all the wires where my cheeks sit, and there's quite a lot of wires in this helmet because of all the gubbins I've got on it. But I really need to adjust to that. So sorry if I sound a bit weird when I'm talking, guys. We're going to take some beautiful pictures. I know where I'd like to go, like right in the middle of the road there and take one, but I'll get ran over. Super windy, but this is like probably absolute godsend wind because it's drying everything out. She's a beauty though. Thank you for all the lovely comments about the reveal video. A lot of time and effort went into that. Massive thank you to Taffy. You're an absolute star. Without you, I wouldn't have been able to actually do that video. So thank you very much, my love. Yeah, brilliant work on your behalf, and a great joining of things to make it happen. Oh dear, let's chuck it in here. Even though it says don't go in there. Grizz is going in there. Oh. This thing hasn't got much of a steering lock because someone set it to like a race steering lock. Alright, can I get away? Parking it here. I'm getting some pics. It leans over so far now. I say now. It leans over so far. It's not going anywhere. Let's get some pics. Look at those rocks, man. Such an awesome place. I love here. Love Cheddar. Look at that. Can you see that? Wowzer. Beautiful place. Beautiful bike. What more is there to life, guys? This is just like wonderful. Things of dreams. If you would have told me 10 years ago that I would be doing what I do now, riding the bikes and owning the bikes I own, living the way I do, there's no way I would have believed you. 10 years ago things were so different. I had absolutely nothing. Anyway, I had minus nothing. Anyway, I'm not going to make that about this vlog about that. Let's get and ride. Listen to it. Anyway, let's not rev it too much. Don't want to do a taffy. I don't think there's going to be like rev bomb competitions, although I might be lying on that. I really shouldn't have came over here. Anything for a photo. If you like these if you like photos, go and check out oh god, all this just for some photo. But I love the photos, and this is another reason I love the bike. It's just an awesome piece of kit for doing cool photos. And if you like photos, jump over to Instagram or Twitter, and I tend to try and do a daily picture. I'm sure there's going to be masses of this Ducati going up now. What a beauty. Do I get run over by the Mercedes trying to overtake the cyclist? Or head on by a car? So dangerous up here. So yeah, as I was saying about the bike, everything's been restored on it. Someone's gone right through this bike, and it is spectacular. It's much better under this bodywork than you can imagine. It's spotless. It's like new. It has just had the full service. It's had all the belts done, new battery, plugs, filters, oil, you name it. It's had it all done. Some fluids were changed as well, brake fluids and stuff like that, clutch fluids. I might just check that brake fluid because I think it's gone off a bit. I think the clutch has been bled, I know that. I'm not sure about that brake fluid. So Grizz is going to be going rather steady today and just kind of feeling his way on the Ducati. So my plans for this bike aren't much. I did actually consider replacing the fairings. I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to hold off on anything really. I'd like to do new wheels for it, maybe put some magnesium wheels on it. I'm going to hold off. We're just going to try and be sensible, which is not very good at, as you know. There's a bunch of things going on with the KTM. Sorry, I've got new stickers on order for it. I've bought a bunch of new plastics for it. Last weekend was such a super busy and excellent weekend. Saturday I picked up this bike, and then Sunday I drove up to flipping, what was it, Mallory Park, and got the plastics for the KTM. Beauty. Much torque. I mean, there's loads of power there. There is absolutely loads of power, and it's always on tap. It's far from slow, this. Far from slow. It might be 23 years old. You know, the actual design of this bike is 25 years old, I think. Maybe more actually, but anyway, maybe 24, 25. Come at 25 years, isn't it? I think. Yeah, it might be old, this bike in design, but you know, it was actually light years ahead, wasn't it? And it was the bike that changed the face of sports bikes forever, really. It really brought on that first change. I've been wanting one. I've been looking at them for ages, but I kept thinking, like, don't do it, Grizz. You're gonna spend a fortune on maintenance. You know, it's not going to be reliable. It's a given, maybe, you know, but I don't know actually, you know. What is the reliability issue with a Ducati? Maybe the electrics. Well, the electrics on this look like new, and everything looks like new. So maybe I might be in for an easy time with it. I don't really mind, guys. I've got, you know, 3, nearly 4 bikes to choose from now, and this is only going to get used in good conditions. Yeah, it's only going to get used in good conditions, like today. This is pretty good. It won't be going out all winter. I won't be riding it in the rain intentionally. So, yeah, the other bikes can do all that for me. This is going to be Grizz's special bike for special days riding. And I'm just going to love it. I do love it already. And I'm super chuffed, super lucky, feel super pleased. Super, super, super. Anyway, that's enough supers. Anyway, national speed limit. Let's go. said, I'm just going to go sensible today. Just keep it steady. You can't not do it. As it is, it kind of cope with it very well. That grunt. Just listen to that grunt. Wow. Oh, love it. I flipping love it. I mean, I can tell why this bike was so good back in the day. It just does everything so very well, even now. I mean, I suspect the forks probably need servicing. The brakes definitely probably, I think it needs bleeding, maybe even some new pads. But what an amazing little bike this is, and it's a little big bike. It's kind of looks little, but you get on it, it feels like quite a beast, quite a handful, maybe even in the wrong hands. Taffy wants to ride it. I'm not saying that Taffy is the wrong hands, but I'm going to be a bit kind of cautious of that. I don't want to take it through these leaves, but Grizz doesn't like sitting in traffic. Oh, hey, whoa. Oh, come on, mate. Fucking hell. Fucking cock. Sorry, mate. That was a near moment. That could have gone horribly wrong. Ow, my hips. Grizz. Just be sensible. Right, no ABS. Grizz is getting cramped now. Serves me right for being a dick. So that basically is what you don't do on a 916. I shouldn't have gone into the such an idiot. I shouldn't have rode on all the greasy leaves and gravel. I shouldn't have pushed my way through. I should have waited my turn. Should have been more patient. And shouldn't have grabbed a handful of brake either, because I've got no ABS. But to be fair, these brakes are just not giving a great deal of feedback at the moment. Like I said, they're a bit wooden. I think they need new pads and some fresh fluid. So Grizz is going to be a bit more careful. Oh, sorry everyone. Oh dear, that was so nearly went very wrong. Grizz buys a 916 and crashes it on his first ride. What a prune. So I'm just riding now the way I said I wasn't going to. It doesn't matter what bike you've got. It's the rider, isn't it? It's not really the bike. Alright, just chill out now. Just chill. Just chill, Grizz. Stop being a dick. Right, that is enough for today, I do believe. I'm going to head home, edit this joyous vlog for you. What a woolly. So what a wonderful beast. Really looking forward to getting some more rides in. Hopefully I'll be trying to get out as much as I can now on good days. This was still a bit more damp than I intended, but at least we got out, giving you a taste for the bike. And yeah, look forward to putting some more in. Loads more of exciting stuff to come to the channel, test rides, getting that KTM 950 Supermoto sorted, and yeah, and this bad boy, and obviously Taffy's 636, but I'm not going to probably ride that so much. That's Taffy's baby. Oh, and I also want to get the BMW Scrambler build going. That has to be completed. That can be another winter bike for one of us or both of us to use. Anyway, I've talked way too much. This video is way too long. Lots of love to you all. I have a BMW right up my ass for some unnecessary reason. What on earth? Car, BMW, not bike. Anyway, I've said enough. I'm going. Thanks for watching, everyone. Much love. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Hope you like the new bike. Bye-bye. Love you all. Bye.